Vaping with the Ohmies. 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 Welcome everybody, welcome to the show. Let me introduce you to some dudes in case you don't know. First we got Aziz all the way from Kuwait. Always got a point when it's time for debate. Oh my Lanta, some call him Dan. Got the dad jokes in the palm of his hand. Boom Sauce McNasty got his eyes on the news, got his ear to the streets, and he's down for the crew. Next up is Clown, the DIY king. Got a juice line and some coils that sing. Then there's a bear who's smarter than average, quick with a wit, his name Vapor Swaggins. Then there's the homie, we know him as Frames, and too many guests to remember the names. Together they make up this killer vape panel, so hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Vaping with the Ohmies. 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 Vaping with the Ohmies.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Vaping with the Ohmies. What's in the news, Poon Sauce? Alright guys, it's that time for Dan's dad joke of the week. What is going on, Ohmies? Welcome back for episode 27 of Vaping with the Ohmies. Of course, as you can see, we are down a couple Ohmies tonight, but we picked up my man Overdrip from the green room. He's going to be hanging out with us tonight. So, of course, we're going to do what we normally do, guys. We're going to run through our buffets, talk about what we're vaping on, all that good stuff, what liquids we got in them, and all that. So, I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Mr. Poon Sauce McNasty. What you vaping on, bro?
Oh, I'm starting it off? Okay.
Yeah, dude. Change your pace.
Yeah. First of all, I got Tormund Asmodco with the Rebirth. DHD Chop Top on there. And inside of there, where'd it go? I got some Sad Boy Blueberry Jam Cookie. And then next, this mod, I pulled it out of the cupboard. Wow, I said cupboard. Oh my God. Got the Captain 2700 with the Fatality 25, which I just got over the weekend, and I'm loving that thing so far. Inside of there, I got the last little bit of my Crispies by Sickwood.
Very nice.
And then my coup de grace for this weekend, which I'm absolutely fucking in love with. I got my Stabwood, my Victor Gonzalez SX350J.
Access M17. It looks pretty.
Yeah. It's just the middle of 60 watt banger with the gear on top. And inside of there, I got some, shout out to my boy James for this one, because he got me to do this, some Mango Bees.
Yeah, dude. 12
Mango
monkeys.
bees.
Mango Bees.
Mango bees.
Shout out to Jacoby.
From 12 Monkeys. And do I got anything else? No, I think that's all I really got running right now. Let's pass it to my buddy, Mr. Omadanta.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi,
Hello,
Dan.
y'all. Oh, hello, friends. One Gen M, Jenna.
Yeah,
that
dude.
every day. Bule Bolu,
Banana Land.
Banana Land.
Or
On point.
blah, blah, blah. Is that one? Isn't that what Eric calls it?
Yeah, but
Blah, blah,
Bule
blah.
Bolu Boba. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
My favorite mech. I can never get rid of it. Red Dreamer with the Ohaha.
Oh, the Ohio.
Ohaha.
The Ohaha is legit. If you don't have one, go get one. I think you can get them on Ranger Vapes.
Yes, Ranger Vapes. Not only is that a great place to pick it up, but you also support a vet, and he also supports vets as well.
and I support them, and I support good products. And the Ohaha is 2 thumbs way up with the DHD chap top up there with some new favorite stuff. Shout outs to Rescued E-Liquid for sending me some things. I have Vulcan,
Ooh,
that strawberry kiwi.
nice,
You
right?
can see why everyone likes it, man. I can't put it down. It's really, really good, especially in the Ohaha. And then my last setup, Stratum gear setup right here. Shout outs to
Channeling
the
your-
Vaping Canadian. This is his all day every day, and it's one of my all day every days. And in that, I have more Rescued E-Liquid. Ben is
Yeah,
the truth.
bro. Ben is the truth.
Guava lemonade.
Who would have thunk, right?
Who would have thunk it? This stuff is amazing. Please, if I've never steered anyone wrong, or at least I've tried never to steer anyone wrong on juice, Ben is legit. Go get
I've been
yourself
telling you,
some.
bro, for like the
It
past
is
few
super
weeks,
good.
dude. It's
So
legit.
good.
One of my new faves.
But yeah, that's what I got. So I'll pass it over to my buddy from the Great White North, Overdrip.
What's going on, Ohmies?
What up, dude?
All right. Well, you know what? I might as well show a couple of things that are very new to me. One of these actually I picked up months and months ago, but I actually brought it home with me on Saturday. It's the Mortal Mods grip.
Ooh, bro.
Dude,
that
I
looks
kind of just
familiar.
really dry polished it. I'm really digging the way it is, so I have to do that to the goon. And I got the goon on top, and inside of that, I just got some peanut butter custard that I made up. And then the other one, this mod, I I just love it. I picked it up. It's the
Ooh.
League of Scoundrels, the Connoisseur. Even though for some reason it's written down like conserver, but I don't really care what it's called. It could be called whatever it wants because I love like the flat sides. Awesome. And I got the Asgard 25 on top.
Very
And actually, I
nice.
have coil image coils in here, and
Ooh.
everything's perfect. And shout out to Sean because I got this because of him.
Yeah, buddy.
So it's Skipper Milk Pie.
In a glass dripper bottle too.
Yeah,
Look at that.
it was
I'm not
it
the
was
only
at
one.
the shop that we went to, and I bought it just because of Sean. I'm like, I have to try this. Like, if this is what peanut butter is supposed to be, I need to try it. And I kind of see how come he likes this so much because it's really quite good. And then my last setup, I guess this could be like a tribute to Brian and just vaping on gears all the time that I use in my gear.
Oh, wow.
I got like that pure fast tech drip tip, but I just love the way it looks on that. It's a bit tall.
It looks
but-
comfortable to vape on, though.
Oh, James, it is so comfortable.
I was hoping to see that Saturday, and you didn't have it with you. I was kind
I
of
know.
disappointed.
Well, dude, I didn't want to bring too many things across the border. I knew that we were coming back with a couple of extra.
Yeah.
Makes it like less believable when you roll back with like 6 mods and like 2 liters of liquid. And it's on the Dovpo Punisher mod. So this is like that single. Jay Hayes destroyed this mod because it has a 4.2 volt cutoff. He actually like destroyed it. But it's like a nice heavy mod, and it has bypass mode and holds 21700s. So the way that I vape, yeah, I don't notice that 4.2 volt cutoff at all. But I'm digging it. I like
Nice.
the cold steel way better, but this is still pretty good. And that leads us to you, James.
Oh,
Tell
my
us
turn,
what
huh?
you're vaping on.
Well, I guess I'll just start off what I took a vape on. I got the Black Notion from Mr. Stan Tenacious TX Vapes with
What?
that Gata RTA from QP with that nice like bell cap action. Got a Stay Gold Chiquita 510 tip on top of that. Inside, shout outs to my man Overdrip. Got some of his vanilla custard on the inside of that and a 12 milligram. Mouth to lung deliciousness right there, guys. Absolutely loving that. Next setup is this bad boy. You guys seen it in the cloud check this morning. It's that MDX 3-in-1 with that Turk V2 coated by Palmer's powders. Did a fantastic job on that. Of course, Get Off My Lawn! Chop Top from DHC. You got to yell it when you say it, guys. If you don't, you're doing it wrong. It's a Get Off My Lawn! Chop Top tip. And inside, just like Dan, yeah, Ben, bro. Fuck yeah, Ben. Guava lemonade.
Fuck yeah, Ben.
Get you some. It is delicious. And not only is it a delicious juice, but you support a great cause as well, because 15% of the proceeds of any liquid that's sold does go to like local animal shelters and the ASPCA and stuff like that, guys. So great way to kind of give back there, and also enjoy some delicious e-liquid. Got boom, Aston Michael Monarch Shed Time with the Cosmonaut 2. Got a color changing chop top tip from DHD on top of that, and some boom bottled violence. Shout out to Will from Still Valley Vapor, hooked me up with this stuff right here, and guys, say really enjoying this as well. Next thing, got the Blotto, still rocking it on top of that Jen from Vape Presso. Of course, another chop top tip from DHD, and some boom Turkish Harvest, because it is fall time. Got to get that those fall flavors in. And last but not least, I just got this little guy in today. Got that Grim kit from Mr. Omboy LC and Grim Green and Hell Vape. A little collaboration action, little direct to lung, mouth to lung, AIO type deal. Inside of it, I've got it filled up with some OPMH Blast Off. You guys know how much we love OPMH, and the fountain is very solid line, guys. I honestly enjoy every single flavor in that line, along with quite a few of the ones from the Real Deal Custard. If you guys haven't checked them out, go check them out. And of course, big shout outs to OPMH for being one of our amazing sponsors. If you guys want, you can go check them out on their website, opmhproject.com. If you're interested in local like distribution or wholesale and stuff like that, that's where you guys can check them out there. And what we're gonna do now, guys, we're going to go ahead and slide into that segment, our favorite segment. You guys can get a whole hour's worth, sometimes two, on Wednesdays over there on the Poon Sauce McNasty channel. So it's time for What's in the News, Poon Sauce.
Okay, it's going to be pretty quick and pretty simple. This week is going to be a very important week for this industry, because supposedly we're going to find out about the federal ban tomorrow, where it's going to be approved within the president's office. So we're going to find out about that. But most importantly, this weekend, this Saturday, the United Vapors Alliance, the rally that's going on in Washington, D.C. is happening. If you're in the area, if you're anywhere to where you could possibly drive there or get a ride there, I strongly urge you to go. Because if this national flavor ban kind of makes its way known tomorrow, or within the next day or two, that we're going to need that rally to make an impact more than ever, because we need to make our voices heard. We need to stand up and say we're not going to take this anymore. We need to stand together as a community and fight for our fucking right to vape, because we're not only doing this for ourselves, but we're doing this to the people who haven't even found vaping yet. That's what to me is the most important. I'm not I fully support people who are going there to support their own right, but we should be doing it for the people who have yet to find vaping, or those people who just started vaping, to where the moment this stuff goes through and they can't get their liquid anymore, they're going to go right back to smoking.
One thing I kind of want to add to that too is, if you guys seen in chat, Kelly Stewart, aka Rescued ELiquid, big shout out to Rescued ELiquid, said that Rescued is going to be there at the rally, and they're going to be passing out quit smoking kits. So bring your smoker friends as well, guys. Like that's a great thing that they're doing. So much love and respect to Rescued ELiquid for doing that. That's a great thing to be doing, especially at an event like this. And of course, guys, if you can, bring your family members as well. Even if they don't vape, if they feel the same way that you do, and they, believe this is something that is helpful and something that needs to be around, try to get them involved too. The more bodies, the more voices that you guys can get down there. And of course, do it in a positive way. Know how to compose yourself. Don't be, angry, belligerent, just out of control people. Compose yourself as you should. Be respectful. Be positive, and try to extend that positive message, guys, that we have done time and time again. That's one thing that I love about this community, is the positivity that we could spread. And that's why we got to make sure we do here at this rally. So like Corey said, if you guys are in the area and if there's any way possible that you can make it there, definitely try to make it there. It's going to be Saturday, November 9th. Do you have any times or anything there, Corey, to kind of let the people know
I
a little bit
believe
better?
they have. It's from. I thought it was from noon to 4, something like that.
That sounds about right there.
I know it's about to like 4 p.m. They have the park. Pretty much how the park is. It's the White House is like up, like pretty much right here, and the rally's like pretty much right in the park, like that kind of that center area, like that circle area right there. It's. I guess there was supposed to be there's a lot of construction going on through there. So the weather is supposed to be cold, supposed to be within like around noon. It's supposed to be in the 40s, maybe go to the high 40s, maybe 50s. So dress appropriately. Make sure you're wearing a jacket, hoodie, whatever. And for your people coming up from the southern states or West Coast, I'm talking about Stan specifically from Texas, pack accordingly. It's not going to be your normal warm weather, and you don't want to be stuck out in the elements where you're not used to and be cold as shit.
Yeah, then you gotta just go to a Walmart and buy a winter jacket. That's an expense you don't need.
Yeah. And we, like how I want to say this is, don't bring any of your cloudy setups. Like if you want to bring those for after the rally when you're going around town, if you want to explore the sites and everything afterwards. But during the rally, bring like a pod system. And if you're gonna bring a setup like an RTA, a small little single coil banger, blow it at the ground. Don't blow it up in the air. Don't just fucking vape everywhere you want. We gotta be professional. We gotta be aware of who's around us. Don't vape when there's a reporter around you interviewing somebody. And if you're gonna get interviewed, make sure you know what you're talking about. Make sure you know your facts, you know the evidence. And most of all, just tell your story. That's what we want to spread. We want to spread the message of how we quit smoking and started vaping. And we will not stand for what this government is trying to take away from us. We're choosing to live a healthier lifestyle. And we have to show them that we're not going to stand for them trying to take away our freedoms. And so make sure, I'm telling you, if you're near anybody with a camera, if you're going to even talk to somebody with a camera, because there's going to be a ton and like a shit ton of press there. Please know what you're talking about. Don't just go on be spreading if you don't know the full facts, don't go in front of the camera.
Well, don't give them the footage that they can put some reel together where it just looks like there's a bunch of douchebags that are just doing a bunch of,
because that's what they'll do. They'll find anything
stuff.
Negative and use it against us. And I'm telling you guys, this is probably this Saturday is probably going to be one of the most impactful moments in this industry's lifespan, so to speak. Like this is going to be this would be the turning point for this industry. If this goes to plan for the amount of people that I've been hearing are going to show up, this is going to make an impact, guys. If you want to be a part of that impact, I would strongly urge you to show up.
If you guys want to get a little bit more information, I did just drop a link to the website right there.
I know, go watch the Vaping Legion too, because last night, I think it was last night, they had their episode of pretty much what the plan is, given all the information that you possibly need.
Boom. Now that link should be.
And it just, I can't stress enough how important this is. I wish I can go. I want to go badly, but
didn't work.
It's just time doesn't allow it for me, which sucks. It's one of those things. That's why this coming Saturday, I'm not having a show on my channel, because everybody needs, because I know there's going to be live streams. I know there's going to be live coverage. I want everybody's attention to be on that. If you can't be there in person, go on, because I know there's going to be Instagram lives, Facebook lives. Spend your afternoons on there. Talk to the other people who aren't able to show up, because that's the way we can grow as a community and stand together as a community.
Yeah, and if you can't go, share it around. We're all connected to the internet. It's in the palm of our hands. You see people sharing it on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Share it to your followers. That way they can share it out to everyone else. If we can't be there, we can still be known that we're a part of this as well. You feel me?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I hear you.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out why this link's not working for you, but there is a link right there for the United Vapor Alliance. It's supposed to be the United Vapor Alliance. Oh, Vapors. That's what it is. Forgot the S in there for you. So here, let me fix that. Do that.
Oh yeah, I want to get a little bit of like a
that.
local update for me. Anybody in the state of Illinois? There's on Tuesday. So no, yeah, not so next Tuesday. The rally in Springfield is happening. There's going to be an Illinois rally happening at the state office. So if you're in the Illinois area, if you're even in kind of within the St. Louis area, because I know some of St. Louis goes over to Illinois. If you're in that area, try to make your way up to Springfield, because we're under a little bit of fire here too. I mean, Illinois is one of the top states that gets funded by the MSA. So, and the local industry with Illinois vaping is what I call home, really. That's how I got my start. That's how I met most of the people that I know and just grew the relationship. So if anybody in Illinois is wanting to go, I'm going to try to make my way down there. I don't know. It's going to be a struggle, but I'm going to try. But I strongly urge you to any kind of local rally that's happening too. I think there's one in Lexington tonight. If you're able to make it down to Lexington, they're going to be there until the Trump rally is over. They're outside the Trump rally. So if you're out there right now, and if you're watching this on the replay, thank you for going out to that rally. Anybody that's going to any kind of local rally, I can't thank you guys enough for being a piece in what's fighting for this industry.
Absolutely. And I believe, like Kelly is saying in the chat, if you guys cannot go, I believe there's a way that you can donate to the cause as well.
I believe
on
that
that
you go on the website.
On that link that I dropped there in chat, there's a link that you can donate. So if you aren't able to go, even if you could just donate $1 towards the cause, if everybody were to donate $1, like Angela said, it could make a big impact, guys. So if you aren't able to go, just hit that link, donate anything that you have that you're able to, that you're able to spare towards this cause. And that's a way that you can help if you're not able to actually make it to the rally itself. So thank you for that, Corey. Of course, like I said, if you guys want to learn more, you can click that link as well. It's got a lot more information and a lot more details about everything that's going on there with that rally, as well as if you guys haven't caught it, a little bit before we started here, Matt SMM was doing a little bit of a stream as well with Dimitri talking about this upcoming possible federal flavor ban. So if you guys want to go check that out, you can go and definitely go check that out as well and get a little bit more information as well. But what we're going to do now is we're going to kind of change topics and talk to these fellas right here about their past weekend, because all these lovely guys got the chance to get together and hang out as usual as they do. I miss out on all these meets because I'm just like on the other side of the state or the other side of the country, so I don't get to make it out there. But one day I'm gonna make it. It's their local like Canadian Detroit meetup. The Canadians come down from
It's the
Detroit.
Midwest meetup.
Yeah, it's like the Midwest meetup. They all meet down there in Detroit, close to where Dan's at. And, get together, go out, grab some food, hit up a vape shop.
It works out for me. I don't have to do much driving.
Yeah,
like
you ain't gotta
everyone
go
comes
nowhere,
to me. I'm like the homing beacon.
Like, I feel like
make up
Dan
for it.
benefits the most out of this entire.
Oh yeah, I for sure do. But I appreciate that everyone comes to me because I do have a small child and it's hard to get to certain places. So it works out. So I appreciate
Dan,
you guys
here's one thing, though.
using me as the center ground.
You cannot surprise me one time with James because I'll fucking lose my mind. Like you surprised everybody going down there at some point with something, or like the Stooges did, you know what I mean? So you can't do that.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Sammy will have a heart attack, and our coverage, I don't know if it works in America. So
Well, we'll get James over here at some point.
Dude, I'm gonna make it out there, bro. I need to make it out there. And I need to make it up to Canada too, but that's a whole different story. Speaking of Canada, though, not only did the usual, Canadians come down. We had Sammy and Mr. Overdrip himself, but you guys had Brian, the Vaping Canadian, one of my favorite guys that I've met in this community so far. And how was it having Brian down there with you guys, and just kind of, did he just blend into the local meetup crew and he was just made it that much better, or was it, how was it, bro?
He's like one of the dudes.
It's like
Really?
he
It's like,
came
yeah.
every time that we ever went. Like that's how it felt. It felt like
Yeah.
there wasn't a time before him. Like that's how awesome it was.
That's
It was
Brian's an awesome dude, and it was so awesome when he messaged me and was like, as long as nothing happens, like I'm there. I was like, fuck yeah. Like I just clicked with them when we met at NVE.
Yeah,
You know,
I
we
feel
didn't
like
get
we all
much
did.
time together. Yeah. We didn't get
I
much
clicked
time
with-
together,
I
but
clicked
like
with
when
him
I
mostly
was like,
in,
dude, this was awesome. I think he's like 4 hours out from here. So he said it wasn't like that bad of a drive. He's like, I just cruised on down here and was here before you know it, and hanging out and shooting the shit. And we all hung out at a shop that I kind of frequent for the most part. It's a really good shop. It's called Metro Vapor Plus. My
There's this
buddy
really
JD
good shop. Really
my
good.
buddy JD Hall runs it. If anyone's in the what area would that be? I always forget, like, because when downtown or like downriver area for Michigan, there's like Trenton, Wyandotte. There's like 4 or 5. There's Taylor, Southgate. They're all within like 10 miles of each other, so it's hard to remember where everything's at. Like I know how to get there, but then I'm like, well, what fucking county am I in
Yeah.
right now? You know what I mean?
What city is this?
Yeah, what city is this? But I'll find it for you guys. But yeah, Metro Vapor Plus. They just moved the shop, so this was the first time I walked into their new setup.
Oh, it's
Very
beautiful.
professional,
It was awesome.
chill out area. It was almost like take your shoes off if you're gonna sit in this area, or mom's gonna get pissed at you. You know what I mean? There's a
Oh,
TV.
hoity-toity, huh?
We found where
couches.
Aziz does the streaming from too.
Yeah, they have like the Aziz poster in the
we didn't take
background.
pictures of ourselves.
Oh.
we
Did
should
anybody-
have
did you
taken a
guys?
picture of the picture and then sent it to Swaggin so he has
It's-
something for
I'd
the
be like, I'm in
green screen.
Metro Vapor Plus is in
Like,
Allen Park,
Yeah.
Allen Park, Michigan.
18614 E-Course Road, Allen Park, Michigan.
And I kind of
Great.
want, on that kind of like topic, I wanted to bring up like something that's similar to it that could be a good conversation. I highly recommend people to go into any kind of local vape shop because once in a while you might find a hidden gem sitting in those cases. Especially when you find a shop that is up to date with product, like you know you're going to go into a good shop when they have rebuildable like RTAs. They had the Blotto there. I bought a recurve dual there, which I haven't.
They're very current. They keep up. Their people. JD has good people that works there. They know what they're talking about. They're just like any other hobby style vapor. Even if they're vaping on the latest pod system, they know what they're talking about. They're very well informed. Good selection. They had all the 12 Monkeys juice line on the wall. Just, you know what I mean? You don't see that at a lot of other shops for the most part.
There's
'cause-
tons of hardware too.
Yeah,
like
they
new
don't-
stuff.
And when I'm talking about hidden gems, like sometimes you have mods that are older that are just sitting there
Get to
that
the
they've
point,
had.
Corey.
I was just so amazed that they had this at the shop because this was made back in 2015 by a mod maker that he doesn't build anymore. He doesn't make boxes anymore. His name was Victor Gonzalez. If you find him, if you search him on Google, you can find him on, like, you see some of his pictures of his mods on like Pinterest and all that, and like looking at the Stabwood mods he makes, like the most recent ones. I was like, holy shit, this is fucking beautiful. And like knowing that I have one of the beginning ones to where it's like, because he started making them around like 2015, 2016. It's kind of a cool feeling knowing that something this old still performs fantastic. I mean, it's just a single 18650 60 watt, perfect for a gear, perfect for a little single coil banger. And it just, so I highly urge people to, if you find a local vape shop near you
Oh,
that you've never been to, stop in there. You might find a fucking hidden gem.
this brings me to another topic real quick, because last time you guys had this IVC meetup, you guys tried one of my favorite liquids, and you had a pretty different, take on it than I did. And I hear this last time you guys did a round 2, and from what I understand, the experience was better. So I want to kind of get what do you think? Well, at least from Sammy, he said it was better. So
no.
First round, my bad. All right. I had been vaping on it for a while, didn't rewick or anything because I already knew that I liked it and it was good. I handed it to them. Didn't go so well. I was shocked and
Yeah.
appalled. I was like, I might have to, like, we might have to lose a friendship over this. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I felt. But
when they describe it as cheesy feet the first time they try it.
yeah, like,
Yeah,
how
no,
dare you,
honestly,
sir?
It was pretty decent. Like, I don't know if I could vape it like all day, every day, or anything like that, because on the sweetness level, I think it
It's a
was
sweeter
just a little
juice.
bit beyond what I normally would vape. But the flavor wasn't cheese feed at all. Like, it wasn't terrible.
I didn't
wasn't
try
like
it.
I took a hit and I was
sorry.
like, oh, it wasn't quite. That's what I was like the first time. So
Yeah.
I would say that it's solid. It's solid. It's just not really my profile.
That just honestly, like, it excites me to hear that, because for the longest time, like, me and Chris, like, whenever we were hanging out, it's like anytime like I was vaping Boule, like, he would give me shit like, oh, you're vaping that cheesy feet again. And now it's like he kind of understands a little bit more now. Like you said, it's not his profile, but now he kind of, okay, I don't get the cheesy feet. It is pretty.
Yeah, like I think it's
solid.
like a greeny banana, and it was just sweeter than what I normally would vape.
Yeah, see, that's
like,
when I
most
first
of the
tried it. When
things,
Dan had
I was
his
like, oh, okay.
in his setup, I tasted like an unripe banana and like a sponge cake, which to me, the unripe part of it wasn't really mixing well with the sweetness of the sponge cake. That's why it, like, the flavor wasn't bad, but it just didn't seem right. It was like off. But what I didn't get any like cheese feet or like just awful like Chris and Sammy did the first time trying it. But I
For the
wasn't able to
record,
try it.
I never said cheese feet combined. That's like it kind of got created. Originally, I said it kind of tastes like cheese. Like that's what I thought it tasted like, cheese. But now that Dan's come clean, and it was clearly all just him neglecting to rewick and then being like, "Oh, here, try my
It
favorite."
still
juice."
tasted good to me.
And-
I'm like, I mean, I didn't know I had to rewick and like, but I gave him the
I'm
one
pampered,
gen,
okay, Dan?
with the Jenna Boule Bolu. It's a stellar combo.
Yeah, it actually was pretty decent out of the Jenna. The Jenna, to me, everything I've ever tried out of it, it's just like I'm like I just like this. This is good.
Nice, very nice. So
Wait, hold on. I want to say topic.
We also got to hear how Jacoby pronounces mango bees. He was
Mango
calling it,
bees.
Yeah.
oh,
dude,
they got mango bees.
you
And we're
know
like,
this
what?
accent? He's like, oh, they got mango bees.
mango bees.
That was fucking tight.
I gotta love Jacoby, man. Jacoby's my dude.
He's
that
the
dude.
best. And you know what? Like we were talking about juices that tasted bad. He bought one.
Oh, that
Pretty tough. He
I
got
made
a
him stop
5
vaping it in
pounds.
my car. I
It
was like,
smells
you
awful.
gotta stop.
What is it? Chocolate covered potato chip?
It's the
It's the
5
5
ponds.
Ponds.
Was that Gambit or something? I don't
I
remember
think
the name.
it was Gambit. Yeah.
But it's like a chocolate covered salted potato chip. And like
Oh.
he was geeked, and I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna be good, man. And like he put in like the little smock device that he bought. Can't remember the name of that thing, but he started vaping in that car. I'm like, what you want to talk about just the worst smelling thing?
What did it smell like? Like French fries or like?
Dude, it was just like chocolate's just weird to begin with. Like it's hard to do a good chocolate, I feel, and then trying to like do
Layered on a
salted
potato chip.
potato
and it
chip.
wasn't milk chocolate.
No, I think it was a dark chocolate thing.
Yeah.
What? I don't care. It smelled.
No, I mean it's gross. I think I would have been
It's-
better with a milk chocolate.
Yeah, you needed that like sweetness to balance out the kind of savoriness you were getting from that chip.
Oh
because
man, that's brutal, bro. That's brutal.
Have
It
you
was
guys
like the worst smelling
Later, Nick. Thanks
candle
for hanging out,
that
bro.
anyone. You know how people like light a candle to get the smell of shit out of the bathroom after they're done? It
gotta light a
smelled
candle
like
to get the
someone lit
smell
a
of-
candle, but you could still smell shit. Like
Oh.
there, it was just bad.
It's
Oh,
tough
man.
to go through, man.
Sorry, 5 Ponds, but
Unicron,
Not your
he
best
like the
effort.
first
Says
it's,
other
it's a good
liquids are
vape.
great.
He's had it.
The first hit I took from it, I didn't know what to expect. Like going into it, you're like, okay, you had to still leave with an open mind because it's fucking potato chipped and chocolate. I mean, so You can't really. Well, you can go in with a closed mind, be like, "This is." I already know it's gonna be fucking awful, and you try it, and you're like, "Yep, it's exactly what I thought. It was fucking awful."
Well,
So I
according
went-
to
actually had
Unicron's
high
roll-
hopes. I was like, man, this might actually taste really good. Like a regular potato chip, like salty, crisp potato chip.
I'll tell you
I
what,
was hoping
dude.
for
A bit
that
of
sweet and
chocolate in your
savory
mouth.
kind of
That's
thing to
not
work
bad.
out.
In real life, bro, like chocolate covered potato chips are actually pretty damn delicious. I will give you that.
Oh, I've never had
But
one.
I don't know how I would feel about, because I've never really found a good chocolate vape, to be 100% honest with you. Like, I've never found one that I've enjoyed. So trying to find a chocolate that's decent and like a potato chip, like, I don't think that would ever be something I would try.
I've only
I've
had
had,
two
like-
decent chocolates,
Yeah,
and it was Golden Ticket,
gold tickets on the top for me for the best chocolate.
and then another really good one was Ninja Man.
There's
If you ever
one
had
good
Ninja Man,
chocolate
it's
vape
really good.
that I've had, and it's from the Witchy Mama herself. Her Dark Cauldron, her chocolate covered strawberry
Yeah,
from the Witch's Brew. That one's pretty solid, bro.
The Hit That Donut Boston Cream was pretty good, but I don't know if you can get it anymore.
Yeah, I heard they stopped making it.
I think so. Well, it was in New York. I don't know if he was gonna push on and get it sent somewhere else to get made or whatever. I'm not sure, but that's just the last thing I heard. But that Boston Cream donut is pretty good chocolate. It wasn't like chocolate as the main note. The main note was more like the cream, like a Bavarian cream, but it was pretty good.
So do you guys have plans for another one of these meetups soon?
there's
or-
always plans for it.
Yeah.
I mean,
They usually
what's-
happen every 3
it's like-
months.
we do it
Yeah,
like every
whenever we get
quarter.
close
It's
to
like
the time.
quarterly,
Yeah,
isn't it?
quarterly.
It's like every 3 months.
Yeah.
It's
we-
our
we're
quarterly Midwest Stooge meeting.
Yeah,
It's a safety.
we talk about the minutes from the last meeting, new business.
upcoming
No, it's
events
fun,
and,
man. We get together, we bullshit, we show off stuff that we've got, we talk, vape stuff, and it was great having Brian because we all get together and we kind of have the same stuff. Like he had some special things that like none of us have seen, and he's
Like,
well
ooh.
connected. It was like having it was like having Swaggins' dad with us. You know what I mean?
And see, the funny thing about it is, Swags does call him dad, and he
Yeah,
he hates it.
Corey
bro.
actually
he hates it.
FaceTimed him and he pointed it to Brian. He's like, "Hey, Dad." So yeah, it was a good time, man. And then we hang out at the vape shop for a little while, then go get some food at just a local place, and I'll have some beers and good friendship times and bullshit about life and all that good stuff. And then
Our waitress China.
yeah, China was our waitress. She had her hands full with all of us, especially me, asking 50 fucking different questions about things.
And Overdrip
Um,
asking us questions about 7-Up.
Man, what the fuck, though?
is
For
it got
real.
green peppers? Because it got green peppers, I don't want green peppers. But if it's chives, I'm okay. I remember him talking about that.
Well, I get indigestion from green peppers. Sorry, Dan.
How dare you?
And the
And
funny thing
7-Up
is, she was
is
looking at him
best.
like, really?
So,
We're having this
I get
conversation right now?
Like, oh, it was the best part about being at dinner. Like all the Canadians, like, ooh, cheese curds. Like, we really need to test these cheese curds out and make sure that they are good, high quality cheese curds compared to the stuff we have up here in Canada. So like 4 orders of cheese curds rolling around. Jacoby's like, yeah, I want those too. So,
So where'd you
I
They
guys
were
forgot
actually
who said it. I
quite
think it was
good.
Sammy who said it. Like, oh, they're not squeaking. They're not up to par.
yeah, they're not up to par. They don't squeak.
But did anywhere
food
in the
was really good
description
there.
of those cheese curds did it say they were squeaky cheese?
No, it just said
Just
Wisconsin.
says cheese curds.
Yeah, then
Wisconsin.
They didn't have to be
Wisconsin.
squeaky, bro.
Well, didn't we talk about it? Like someone said, like the squeak, they like found that if it's squeaky cheese, it's like to cause cancer or something.
Yeah, I think Sammy said that they took the squeak away.
They took the squeak away because whatever's in it to make it squeaky, they found to like actually cause cancer.
I've never heard something in like food that you remove a
Oh
squeak.
my god, Sammy Nitro, you kill me, dude.
Dude, if you
You
could
kill me.
remove the squeak from green beans, that would be awesome because I love the way they taste, but they squeak and I really
It like
struggle
hurts your
with them
ears,
sometimes.
doesn't it? Like when it's like you're like chomping on them and it squeak. I'm like, oh motherfucker,
Dude, it makes me
stop it.
gag. I there's certain things that just squeak on my teeth. Cheese curds is like the only thing that I think I can just look past it because it's just so tasty. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, it's a good time. I look forward to it every time. Uncle Chris forgot my Canadian chocolate care package, but
Again.
that's okay because we just had Halloween, so everything's all right. We were loaded up with candy here.
Oh yeah, how was your guys' Halloween?
I mean, over here, rainy, cold. I think Rowan and I hit about 30 houses, and he was like, "I'm cold." I'm like, "Cool, we're still on our own block. Let's go home."
Yeah, it was that way here too. It was
I
very
set a
I had
nice.
bowl
3 inches of
outside
snow
with
on
candy,
Halloween.
and it was like, "Have at it, people. You guys take whatever you want, and I'm going inside."
Yeah,
Like it literally snowed all day here on Halloween. It was the weirdest fucking thing.
I honestly don't know what happened for Halloween. I was literally just in here on my computer doing my normal thing, dead to the world. Like, I totally forgot it was Halloween until like I walk out of my room and my sister's dressed up and she's got her face painted all crazy and yeah, I was like, oh hey. At first I was gonna say, so you felt like put on a lot of makeup today or what? But no, then I realized it was Halloween. So, but she's always got like crazy hair and stuff, so it's hard to tell sometimes. You know what I mean? You just walk out there like.
Since we're talking about Halloween, I'm just gonna roll this question out there. Growing up, what were some of your favorite costumes you went out trick or treating?
I remember growing up, I was like,
or Halloween parties you went to, or as an adult? What do you guys got?
I remember I dressed up as a greaser one time. When I still had my long hair and everything, I like had it slicked back and everything. I had my freaking dad's leather jacket with fringe on it.
Were you? Oh, okay. Were you like Danny Zuko from Grease? Were you like John Travolta style out there?
Yeah, like.
Did you have like really nice skinny jeans on and everything?
Oh shit!
Dude, okay.
Like full on freaking like greaser.
A few years
like I had the
back.
comb in my pocket and everything. Like every 5 minutes, I was going.
Oh, you even played the part. Beauty.
White
You got
t-shirt.
in character. I like it.
Just straight white t-shirt. It was a bomb. It was, yeah. And then like growing up, I remember I was Simba one time when I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Dude, I want to see that picture.
I could probably find it. Yeah.
Dude,
And
that would be wonderful. Corey as Simba.
Dude,
and then,
I remember a few years back, I went to a Halloween party my buddy was throwing, and I went as a baseball umpire. And fun thing about that was I had like the bag, like my ball bag on the side with like, you know, the clicker in it and everything. But I also had a bottle opener, you know, a couple beers, you know, bottle of Jaeger. Like it was like I was just walking around like umpiring the beer pong games, you know, and then, you know, when we needed an extra beer, you know, pull one out the bag, you know, dust it off, make sure it's all clean, get rid of the bad one, you know. It was fun.
Very nice.
It was fun.
That makes me think of the 2 guys that go to actual baseball games and like have front row seats. They dress up as umpires and they like officiate with the game.
But the thing is, like, I had legitimate umpires gear because I used to umpire Little League Baseball. So I literally just I had the chest protector, the face mask, you know, I had the whole 9, bro.
I know that's what those guys do. They have like the blue shirts.
Yeah.
And like they had the face masks and everything. And like right after the calls it, they're calling it at the same time. Like,
James,
and like how
you have like the little brim, like the little brim
dude,
hat,
I've got the small
one
brim
that's like
hats.
got like half of a brim. That's awesome. So
I got a couple of those,
mask or whatever.
I went to a Halloween party probably like 8 years ago, just at my local bar that I used to patron all the time, and I went as Ricky Wild Thing Vaughn from Major League.
Oh shit!
I even went that day to my cousin's wife and got my hair cut just like Ricky Wild Thing Vaughn. Ended up winning first place. Yeah, I had I found the hair. I had the steps like in the head. Went and bought a pair of black glasses, found like a Halloween pirate ring that was like skull and crossbones and glued it to the center of the frames.
Did you have an earring? Like a long dangly earring?
No, I didn't do the earring thing, but I like grabbed a white t-shirt and put Wild Thing on it and then bought like a flannel and cut the sleeves off. And I think I had like a Cleveland Indians hat just to have it, you know, to go with the hair. But I was Ricky Wild Thing Vaughn. That was probably the best Halloween I ever like.
You got to see pictures of that.
They're out there. I can find those. But that was a good time. I've
Honestly,
dressed
can
up
only
many other
remember,
times,
like,
but that was probably my favorite one.
one costume, and it was from when I was a little kid. But I remember I was a zombie doctor, and it was pretty good for, you know, like the late 80s. Because my mom was a nurse, so she like had like scrub pants, and she like brought me home a whatever, like a doctor coat, and I used like this like old stethoscope, and my mom painted my face all like green and stuff. I can only remember it because there was a picture in my old house that I grew up in for like 10 years of my life, if not longer, at the end of the hall, and it was from that Halloween. So I think that was probably one of my better ones that like I actually looked probably good. Some of them might have been funnier, but that was probably the most committed that I ever had.
I got another question. Favorite Halloween candy?
Oh. Right? Okay.
Like you walk up to that house and you see that bowl and you're like, oh yeah, baby, there's my favorite. Like, what
Mine
is your?
Is Reese's Pieces. I don't know what it is, but like I like the Reese's cups, but like the Reese's Pieces, just like I love just having like a handful in my mouth and just like.
Dude, when you say it, Reese's Pieces, it just makes me
It's
cringe.
Reese's Pieces, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Around fucking.
You're not the only one, Corey. I've heard multiple people say it, and I'm
It's
like,
like, come
it's
on.
Reese's Pieces. Like, what?
Reese's
Judge me all you want. Shit.
Pieces.
Okay, so that's what you wanted. Sorry.
Tomato. Who cares?
He wants them pieces, kid.
Pieces isn't a word. I don't know what
Pieces.
pieces are. It's
Want
almost
them
like
Reese's
feces.
pieces.
It just sounds better.
No, it doesn't. It sounds
Shut up.
worse.
Let me have it.
I think that I would probably be hoping that there was a Wonder Bar when I was a kid, because I
For
always
those in
of us
chat,
that are
that's
not
a
Canadian.
yeah. Speaking from experience, who've had a Wonder Bar, I need to go trick or treating in Canada just to get Wonder Bars because they are phenomenal. Best candy bar out there.
they're super good. If you ever have the chance, you should pick one up.
For sure. Mine was always the Reese peanut butter cup, for sure. When I saw around where I live, I've been around here for 30 plus years, you know what I mean? And there's some houses down the road that are straight doctors' houses that give away the king size bars, and we'd always go hit them up.
Yeah,
Get the full
business.
four peanut butter cups for every person.
That's
So
just making fun of me hardcore right now.
All right.
That
I guess
was-
it would have been cool too when you get a can of pop. I would love that when you would like
Yeah,
roll up and they'd
I've
be like,
had
"Oh,
that,
here's a
yep.
can of Coke." You'd be like, "Yes."
For me, okay, I'm gonna give you two, bro, because I'm gonna give you a chocolate, and then I'm gonna give you like just an actual candy.
All right.
It comes
all
down
right.
to chocolate. I'm gonna have to go with the Action Banana, bro. 100 grams are fire, bro.
No
100
shit.
grams are the shit, dude. What
Isn't that
you
like
do-
old people chocolate?
No, shut up, Corey. What you do
They're not bad.
is you take this thing, right, and you go and you put it in the freezer before you eat it, okay? And then you sit there and you can like gnaw on it and get like all the rice crispy chocolate stuff off, and then all you're left with is the caramel, and you just like let it melt in your mouth, and it is awesome. So I'm gonna go
Is
100
that
grams.
because you
I
have to
know what
put
I'm doing with the
sugar
100
powder?
grands I got in the house now.
Do that, bro. You'll thank me later.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Full disclaimer: do not try to bite into the damn thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking destroy your teeth.
Dude,
Don't
I do the
it.
same thing with
Okay?
like Snickers and
Yeah.
stuff. Like
Do it
I
with
even
the
like
100 grand, you'll love it.
cold Kit Kat bars. Like I don't know why, but they're just
Yeah.
it's better that way.
So I'm gonna go with that when it comes to chocolate. When it comes to like the sweets candy, this one's difficult for me, bro, because I've got a lot of favorites. All right. But like as a child, what one would probably have been my favorite? I'm gonna have to say, sorry guys, I don't know why my microphone's so low, but I'm gonna have to say for candy, I'm gonna go Sour Patch Kids, bro, all day. I love me some Sour Patch Kids, man. That was my jam for sure.
I would go with Starburst with like the sweet candies for me.
Nah, dude, Sour Patch Kids all day. All
Starburst
day.
candies were good, like in the 2-pack, but every time I ripped open the 2-pack,
You'd always get the
and there
2
was
orange.
like 2 orange or a lemon and an orange. Go fuck yourself,
Yeah,
Starburst.
give me a red one.
All right. In every pack, there should be at least 1 red, 1 pink, and then like if there's an orange or yellow, I'll deal with it. But the creme de la creme is 1 pink, 1 red.
You're muted there, Chris.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. There's ones that you can get that are just red.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so
He's
you'll
like,
get
"That's
like
more
a
my
strawberry
style."
and a cherry in the same.
It's
pack.
only if they're fresh though. Like if they're still chewy, and if like you don't want the ones that they've had it for 3.5 years.
No,
and
dude,
it's
I'm
literally
good. You
like
want to
a-
know why? Because then you put it in your mouth for like 10 seconds and it's just as soft. And you know what that is? That's portion control. Because if they're super
Portion
soft,
control.
I'll just eat the whole everyone. I'll be like, haha. At least the other way, it takes
Mama
me like 10
Janklin's
seconds
calling
longer.
James out. Trust me, I don't think there's a candy James doesn't like.
There is actually. Hold on, what's going on with my microphone here? Peeking out. Whoa. It'd be anything Mounds or Almond Joy or anything coconut. Keep that shit. No,
I will take
no,
all
thank
your
you.
almond joys. For some reason, as an
Dude.
adult, like I love almond joys.
I cannot stand coconut, so no, thank you. Ooh, dude, Heath
Almond
bars,
Joys make
bro.
my mouth
Action
Heath bars
Banana
are
is
the
like totally
shit.
like talking my language, bro. All
Heath
day.
bars are the shit.
I think of all those as like old people chocolate though.
Take fives. Take fives are really
What
good.
is
You ever
Yeah.
get that?
The old people chocolate is like an after 8 mint.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
There's no
old
such
people
thing as old people chocolate, Corey.
Old people
stuff
candy
that
is
you see
Werther's
in can-
Originals.
Swedish
No,
fish.
that's the kind of candy that I see when I'm a little kid. My
Butterscotch
parents
hard
go and grab.
candies.
That doesn't make
Yeah,
it old people
Werther's-
chocolate.
yeah,
That
if you're
just
getting
means you don't know
Werther's
what
when
you
you're
like.
Trick-or-treating, that's old people candy, sure.
Yeah, Raisinets, like Action Banana said, that's old people chocolate, bro. Raisinets would be
I
old
would
people
give that.
chocolate.
Should I
Okay.
tell the story of what my mom wanted to do before I said what I sent to James? Did I tell you guys the story?
No, that's a bad idea.
No, no. Who cares? My, as you guys know, my mom has her medical card, and she wanted to put like rolling papers into the kids' like candy bags and everything. And like as the joke of like when they dump out their bags, like, what's this? You're like, oh shit, it's fucking rolling papers.
Terrible.
Terrible.
It's
I
terrible.
think it's
That
just-
wasn't even me.
the
That's my
part
mom.
That's funny is that it was your mom, I guess.
But still terrible. Don't do
It's
that.
still terrible.
Don't do that, people. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. But we are running down to the last few minutes here, guys. But we haven't done this in a while, so don't we kind of do this? See, I know I've seen a few of us rocking different liquids this week. So why don't we maybe a juice of the week? What's something that we've really been enjoying? We could talk about.
Yeah.
Tell the people about. What about you, Dan? What are you gonna pick, man?
Well, I would pick Ben, but I feel you're gonna
No,
pick
dude,
Ben's.
go for it, bro. Because I got a different
I'm
one.
gonna go with Vulcan, man. Vulcan rescued E-Liquid. Hit them up, get some of their juice. It's phenomenal. I have another one. I have Vengeance to try, which I'm kind of on the fence about.
Dude,
'cause
you'll
it's
like it, Dan. You'll like it, bro.
but it's banana caramel candy, so
Trust
I'm not
me.
big on banana candy. So I'm
Kinda wish
I'm
you brought
hopeful.
that.
I think you'll like it, dude.
I like
I'm
the two
hopeful
you
that
brought
I will like that, but right now I'm gonna finish off Vulcan and Ben, and then I will move into that probably by next week. So you'll have my my thoughts on it next week for the Ohmies. But get some rescued E-Liquid. That's all that matters. I don't care who you are. They have a flavor for you. Ben and Vulcan are just stellar juices, and everyone should have a bottle and try it, if not 12. All right. That's what I
of
got.
each.
Of each. Yeah. Uncle Chris, what do you got?
I'm gonna go with this. That was in my buffet. It's this Skipper milk pie.
Yeah.
It's delicious. So it's made by Primitive E-Liquid, I'm pretty sure. Right?
Yes, sir. That's good stuff.
And this is definitely on the edge for me in sweetness. I don't really love that many sweet juices though. Like Blast Off is my guilty pleasure, but I love it.
But
It
you
is
also that
sweeter.
bottle's also super steep. They don't even make it in glass anymore.
Oh yeah. This bottle is
Oh.
actually from 2017. I'm not saying that everyone should vape that. I'm okay with it, and the nicotine's fine, and it tastes super delicious. It's like peanut butter and buttermilk, I guess, is what it is, right? That's the profile basically.
Like a peanut
Peanut
butter
butter
cream pie.
buttermilk pie.
Can I
Yeah.
just say
Yeah.
how handy this top fill on this Grim kit is, though? Like, it's pretty snazzy. Anyways, sorry.
I'll pass this to Corey.
I'm gonna go with one I've been really enjoying because it reminds me of another liquid I like. I'm gonna go with the Sad Boy Blueberry Jam Cookie because to me,
Nice.
if you guys like Jam Monster and if you like the blueberry Jam Monster but you weren't a fan of the butter and toast part of it, this has to me it has the exact like pungent blueberry, but then you just get the cookie at the end of it. It's not, you don't get the butter or the toast, but you get that same blueberry that just hits you right in the fucking face, and I love it. So if you haven't tried Sad Boy's blueberry jam cookie, I highly recommend it.
There's definitely lemon in that. Also, I felt.
I don't think no.
Vape it right now and tell me that you taste no lemon.
Are you talking about this thing, Ma? Mama Jenk said, "Better hide that thing. Mama Jenklin is gonna steal it." Are you talking about this? No, you're not. This is mine.
Yeah, I don't taste any fucking like.
Go in there and grab it from him right now. I dare you.
My juice of the week is going to be Bottled Violence caramel custard. Sorry, I almost said vanilla custard, but the caramel custard, very delicious. Really, really digging this stuff right here. It's like I just ran out of one of my all-time favorites, my butterscotch custard from a man Overdrip. I like literally just finished the last bottle that I had left in my arsenal, so I had to find like the next best thing. And this right there is kind of coming to that place there. It's not the butterscotch custard, but you know, for being a caramel, it is pretty solid, guys. I have really been enjoying this one, so that's going to be my juice or liquid of the week. So with that being said, yeah, I know you know where I live, Mom. Gosh,
I know where you.
So with that being said, we're going to end this show as we normally do, and it's time for my absolute favorite segment. Sometimes it's better than others, but I'm hoping this week it's going to be a good one. It's time for Dan's Dad Joke of the Week.
Yeah, we've been talking Halloween, so I found a good Halloween one. What sound does a witch's car make?
Oh, I don't know.
Broom, broom.
Oh, wow. I thought it was going to be like a cackle. Like, that's what I thought it was going to be.
Oh, man.
I did a pretty bad cackle. But...
Broom. That's hilarious. Well, with that being said, guys, of course, you guys know where you guys can find us right here every Monday. Of course, Corey, where can they find you at, bro?
Of course, you can catch me on Wednesdays over on my channel for What's the News with John Typhon and myself. We're gonna hopefully this week we're gonna dive deep into what's actually gonna happen at the rally. So keep an eye out for that. And of course, there won't be a What's Your Story this weekend because let's give the rally all the attention it needs. And I can't stress this enough, guys. If you're able to go. If you're able to donate. If you're able to like tune in on a Facebook Live or an Instagram Live, do it. That's all I can say. Just do it.
Very nice.
Do it.
Oh, I got sneeze. What about you, Overdrip? You got anything to say? Whoa.
I'm gonna say you know what, I'm gonna flip a little bit. So anybody out there that's watching this show, you just gotta hit the subscribe button to Vaping with the Ohmies. And I wouldn't be doing James right if I didn't say also you should go over to Frames Janklin's channel, and if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. Even if you are subscribed, watch a couple videos, especially the newer ones. Camera is like on point, and we're trying to get him to 2,500, and we're on our way. So go check that out.
Much appreciated.
Finish it off for us.
Much appreciated. You got anything you want to say there, Dano?
Oh, sorry, Dan.
Just I love you all. You guys are my family. I enjoy doing this. Everyone in chat, thank you for taking time out of your busy days to hang out and shoot the shit with us on just shit that we come up on top of our heads. None of this is planned. We're just like, I got a question. Let's talk about it. Just shooting from the hip over here. So we greatly appreciate you. Go follow Kasa. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that's awesome too. I'm up like 500 followers. I just try to get the word out, and the more people we have on Twitter, the better. Thanks again to Metro Vapor Plus for hosting our dumbasses on Saturday. We had a great time, and we will be back. If you're in the Allen Park area, go in. Tell them the Ohmies sent you. I don't know if they watch us, but JD's a really good dude. His staff's really well informed, and they know what they're doing. They'll get you hooked up right. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you, and God bless and good night.
All right. So, of
ahead,
course,
James.
as always, guys, we want to thank you guys all for tuning in. If you guys haven't, like Chris said, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. Come hang out with us here every Monday. Same time, same place, 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's 6 p.m. Mountain Time because there are people in that Mountain Time zone, guys. It does exist. So definitely tune in, guys. Looking forward to hanging out with you guys next Monday. And we're going to end this as we always do, sending out all those positive vibes. Chris by fives, and let's just vape on, Ohmies.
Confucius say, man who stand on